Our dreams consist of a fortune-telling taxicab driver, a man made of moss, and a hippie.
Let's read about that.
I'm Nick from BC, Canada. Good mythical morning!
Good mythical morning.
This episode is brought to you by the Rhett and Link Kommunity, where you can create drawings, among many other things, upload them, and then discuss them.
We're going to continue our reading today of our screenplay we wrote when we were 14.
It's called Gutless Wonders. When last we read...
Well, first of all, this is part 3. So
Right.
Watch part 1 and part 2 before you watch part 3 if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2.
When last we read, I revealed that my dog had an amazing trick. He could dress himself.
Yep.
He was going to be on the local news.
Yep.
In order to prepare, I went and got a haircut.
Of course.
And then...
Who wouldn't?
So we still haven't gone on the news yet. Don't know what's happening there. And that's where we pick up after that cliffhanger.
This is called, the beginning scene today is called the Smitty scene.
Which is totally unrelated. This is a new storyline that we're introducing.
And it's very short. Fade in. Show scenery where Smitty is. Smitty has on a helmet.
Okay.
Close-up of Smitty's face, breathing hard and concentrating. Smitty takes a running start and attempts to do cartwheels. Fade out.
That's it.
That's the scene.
For that scene.
Don't know what we were thinking.
We were planting a seed of stupidity.
I don't think anything grew from the seed, though.
Scene 5. Dream sequences.
Here we go.
Fade in. Shot of the full moon.
Oh, yeah.
Cut to Rhett getting in bed. Show upper body. Rhett is swaying and staggering. Widen as he sits down. Close in on him removing high heels. Rhett lays back, close up on face. Camera rotates around while keyboard music plays.
Keyboard music.
Read that, Rhett?
Dream. Screen is still rotating and slowly stops. Music stops. Rhett is laying in the woods. Show face. Zoom out to show woods. Rhett hears a taxi cab man. Okay. Now, before we read this, we pre-read this, and what we are about to read could be understood and probably should be understood as somewhat racist. And we're going to read it because we are reading directly from the 14-year-old Rhett and Links from rural North Carolina. We have changed a lot, and it's not like horrible, but it is not something that we would come up with today or necessarily find that funny today. However, it is in the Gutless Wonders script, and we have committed to read it. So enjoy at your own risk. Is that clear?
Yeah, so what you read the taxi cab man OS.
You want me to read
What
it?
does OS stand for? I'm
Off screen.
Okay. Thanks.
You're a taxi cab man.
Rhett!
Rhett hears taxi cab man. Rhett arises and runs. He runs into taxi cab man.
Hello, Rhett. I am your Pakistani dream genie. I can predict your future.
You gonna hurt me?
Sound like a guy from India, I think. But
close enough. You can.
I'm making it worse, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. You gonna hurt me?
No, I'm going to predict your future.
See, we were kind of thinking like a genie, and we were like, oh, the genie and a taxi cab guy, they're like the same. Mm-hmm. Bit racist. All right, go ahead.
You will eat tomorrow and sleep tomorrow night. Your breath will smell very bad in the morning. Sometime during the day, the telephone will ring. Your mother will answer it. It will not be for you.
Okay, that's enough. I need to be moving on.
Bye-bye, Rhett. And remember, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Show Rhett with a confused look. He walks ahead and eyes widen.
You're still in the dream.
Yeah. All right, there's my house.
Runs to the front door, knocks. Brandon, a hippie with long wig and glasses, answers.
Hey man, what do you need? Weed?
Nah, drug reference. That's
Yep.
good. Mm-hmm. Nah, what are you doing in my house?
Your house? No can do, Kimasabi. This is my love shack.
Rhett gets mad. You better be getting your hippie tail out of this love shack.
Peace, man. Make love, not war.
Make love to this jerk.
Sorry, dude. But here comes Taekwondo.
Brandon shoves his palm into Rhett's face. Bam!
Rhett, with dazed look, close up, spins around and falls down on face.
Rhett rolls over and spits out a hunk of grass. This is awesome.
Wow.
Aunt Vidalia, off screen. Reddy Pooh, where are you?
Rhett is disgusted. Aunt Vidalia.
Show Aunt Vidalia walk up. Show Rhett's view, looking up at Aunt Vidalia. Aunt Vidalia gets close to camera. Hey, Reddy Pooh, give me some of that good old sugar.
Rhett with frightened look.
Pucker up. Is that right into the camera?
Rhett runs. Aunt Vidalia, this is a place in Georgia. It's also an onion. Chases after Rhett into the distance. Camera begins to rotate back to Rhett sitting up, sweating in bed.
Cut to clock in Link's house. Shows 1:30 a.m. Link is asleep in bed. Camera begins to rotate around his face. We got a lot of camera rotation going on. Camera stops rotating and Link is lying in a doghouse. He wakes up and gets out. He's looking around. So maybe I'm dreaming as if I'm Tucker. I don't know what we were thinking here, but all I know is that now it's my dream.
And everything you say is in French. That's another thing.
Il fait beau.
Link walks up to a home, actually Rhett's back door, and knocks. The same farmer from earlier comes outside with a shotgun.
Can I help you?
Comment allez-vous?
What'd you call me? You cussing me out?
Farmer cocks and aims his gun.
Get off my property, I'll shoot. Go on, get. Ooh-ah, get. Ooh-ah.
Apparently I'm a Marine.
Link with an astonished and frightened face. He turns and runs off deck. Link runs and stumbles into Moss Man. Bonjour!
What? I'm a Russian mossman.
Bonjour, salut, comment allez-vous?
I'm appalled at your language. I'll teach you to talk to me like that.
Mossman spits a stream of water into air.
This is incredible writing.
Cut to Link getting sprayed in face.
We were prodigies. Prodigies?
I feel like we've done a lot of this in our videos, like spraying each other in the face with water. All of this came from our 4th grade minds, even the stuff we create now.
I know in 4th
think.
grade. It's like 8th grade.
Link runs. Yeah, 14 years old, I mean.
Zut alors!
I think that's like an expletive in French.
Link walks into a cornfield. Show taxi cab man meditating in cornfield.
Now you can be the taxi cab man.
Hello, Link. How are you?
Link turns and sees taxi cab man, surprised. Je suis content. Et tu?
Excuse me, but I'd prefer if you didn't cuss at me.
Non, je parle français.
I warned you. I must kill you now.
Taxi cab man pulls out a Pakistani knife, gets up, and does funny moves.
Oh, wow.
Link, with a frightened expression, runs away.
The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line!
Link, with confused expression, walks... We had a lot of confused expression humor. Like, say something that doesn't make sense, and then expect people to laugh at it. He walks on and meets Rhett, still in the dream.
Link, what are you doing out here?
René, je ne parle pas anglais.
What'd you call me?
Non, je parle français.
What? Boy, you better watch your mouth or I'll teach you a lesson.
Non, s'il vous plaît. Oh, I don't know how to... S'il vous plaît.
I think it's s'il vous plaît.
Yeah. Non, s'il vous plaît.
Rhett, with mad expression, cocks arm. First of all, I'm a very violent person in this script.
Yeah, you are.
I've never really punched anybody in the face in my life. I've slapped you just for fun on this show, but Rhett, with a mad expression, cocks arm and begins to swing.
Rhett's view. Link spins and falls face first.
Link rolls over and spits out a hunk of grass.
Keeps spitting.
How come every time someone gets hit, they get grass in their mouth?
Because it's a dream. That's what happens. It's like your teeth fall out in dreams too. Camera begins to rotate. Uh-oh, we're coming out of the dream. Rotates back to Link in bed, spitting. He sits up, stops spitting, and wakes up.
Link lays back down and goes back to sleep. End scene.
Oh, and the next scene I see is called Tucker Televised. Finally, the plot advances in the next reading.
Now, as we finish up today, I will address those of you who have requested that we make this into an actual movie. I would hope that now that we have read part 3, it is becoming very evident to you that we should not make this into a movie. But you know what? It would be so bad. It would be so bad that it might be good. It might be good. I'm almost beginning. It is so ridiculous. Makes no sense.
Jason's like shaking his head back there. He's like,
but I don't want to be responsible for it. I don't actually want to do it personally.
yeah, I can't accept responsibility for that.
Bear with us, people. This is
All right. Animal documentary. So you be like a voiceover guy, and I can be like an animal in the wild.
And here we see the wild, untamed Link. He only comes down from the tree every 2 weeks to defecate. We find him in a very vulnerable position. No one knows why he, like the sloth, comes down at such a unpredictable frequency to defecate.
It's just more comfortable down here, man. I just,
And it's
can I have some privacy?
And it's unbelievable that he has let me get this close to his face. And
Can I have some privacy?
he lets people pet him. He's got a little bit of a hairy forearm, and he's also apparently married because he wears a ring.
I'm using the bathroom here, dude. You're in my latrine. Can I have a few yards?
I'm going to give him some space.
This is a very unusual sight. A sloth in a hurry. It wants to defecate, and the only place it's happy doing that, oddly enough, is down on the ground.